Come on in. I just want to take a moment. I'm Mary Ellen Vanderventer. I'm the Lake County Recorder. And it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce the guest of honor tonight. Thank you so much for being here, for all coming out for Judge Nancy Waits. One of the things, you know, when you decide to be a candidate and you throw your hat into the ring, you really need to have the support of your family and your friends before you do one thing. And you also have to be willing to do everything that your mother raised you not to do. You have to wear your good Sunday clothes every day. You have to ask all of your friends for money. And you constantly have to brag about yourself. So I thought tonight that we could at least pledge to Nancy that for the next year we would be the braggers. We would take this story out on the road. We will support her. She is, you know, tenacious and fearless, and we are all here because we love her so much. But let me give you a couple of reasons why this is really easy to do and easy to brag about her. She was born in Chicago and came to Lake County 21 years ago with her husband Ralph. Where's Ralph? And with her sons James and Kyle. She worked for the office of the Lake County State's Attorney for 12 years and served as supervisor of the Child Support Enforcement Division. Nancy operated her own law practice for 3 years and was appointed as associate judge in January of 2005. Nancy's been recognized by the YWCA of Lake County as the Woman of Achievement for Public Service. And she's also a recipient of the Liberty Bell Award given to the circuit judges for her contributions in obtaining legal services for the poor of our county. Nancy and Ralph have been married for 37 years. Woo! That's a big deal. Their son, James, lives in Mundelein, and he's a police officer and married to Julie. Are they here today?
No, they aren't here.
Okay, they're not here. Okay, they have to work. They're the parents of Nancy and Ralph's first grandchild, Abigail Marie. Their youngest son, Kyle, lives in Minneapolis and is engaged to Amanda, where they're both involved in the arts. So as you can see, Nancy is really, she's just got a length of tradition and she's ready to go. And this is really important because we are here today because we are going to elect the first judge of the Sub-Circuit number 3. It hasn't happened before because it's brand new. So let me introduce the winner of this, Judge Nancy Waits.
believe it or not, before I start talking, I'm actually going to put a microphone on, not because I can't talk loud enough, but because my videographer asked me to. So, before I start, I'd like to introduce some folks that are here. First of all, Mary Ellen, thank you so much for being here. And then I'd also like to introduce my dear friend Judge Boris, without whom I would not be on the bench today, and I say that over and over again. Jimmy, thank you. Judge Jay Ukana is here. Jay, where are you? Hey, Jay. Thank you. And a wonderful friend of mine who holds offices in the village of Niles, not any part of Lake County, my friend Luella Preston. She and I went to law school together. Hey, Lo. And then, of course, one of my favorite people in the whole world, my friend Gary Neddenrep. Gary, thank you for coming. We also have some of our candidates here with us tonight, and I just want to say how proud I am to be a Democrat in the company of these wonderful and terrific people. First of all, my friend Chris Kennedy, who's running for state's attorney. Chris, please. My friend Cynthia Horan, who's here running for circuit clerk. Cindy, raise your hand. Just bear in mind, gentlemen, that when she raises her hand, okay, she's taller than most of you in the room, with the exception of Ted. And then finally, my co-judge partner runner, my friend Pat Fix, who's running for the seat in Sub-Circuit 2, and she's also going to be the first winner of that seat. So, Patty, thanks for coming. Everybody would like to get home, even though you have this wonderful food here. But I think it's important that I explain to you why I made this decision to run for a circuit judge position in Lake County. The person I am today comes from where I came from as a family, just like everybody in this room. And my parents never finished high school and were not very well educated, but they made sure that all of us, my brother and my 3 sisters, did have that opportunity. We never had a lot of money. They didn't graduate from high school. But what we had, we were encouraged to share with others. My sibs, my brother Mart, my sister Pat, who is here. Pat, where'd you go? There's my sister. Baby sister Kathy, that sharing wasn't limited just to money. In addition, we had to share our gifts. I always say that my brother has the math gift. My sister has the organization and nurturing gift. My sister Kathy's the baby. So the only gift she has is to make my parents happy, and she did. And then I had whatever gifts I have, and I think those were probably the gift to try to get everybody else organized and doing something different and good. So we tutored kids, we belonged to scouting programs, we volunteered for projects, all the time with our parents sort of prodding us along. Those life lessons led me to a career in public service. And unlike other people, or unlike apologizing for the fact that I chose public service, I am proud of the fact that I have made this my career in my life. It is very, very important for our culture, for our citizens, for our government, for ourselves to understand that we need to serve others. So I am proud to be in that career. When I was installed as circuit judge in 2005 in January, I started in the traffic division, and believe it or not, I'm still there. I've had some stops in between, and those stops have been in the domestic violence court, in the misdemeanor courts, in the juvenile court, where I loved spending my time. And then I moved over back to doing some traffic and mortgage foreclosure. It's not easy. Trust me, the traffic, not the toughest thing I've ever done. The mortgage foreclosure is probably the hardest. We are in a crisis situation there, and what I try to do is serve the public well by serving the people I see in that courtroom. When I decided I wanted to be a circuit judge, I decided that I wanted to have that role for a reason. And that reason is that I want to help to determine the future of justice in Lake County. I want to evaluate the programs that are brought before the circuits, determine which of those programs is valuable. I want to help decide how your tax dollars are spent in the most I guess the most constructive, the most intelligent, the most creative, and the most responsible way. If I can do that, and I can add something, in my opinion, and another viewpoint to that meeting of the full circuits, I think that's important for all of us. Those life lessons that I learned from my family many years ago have been important to me every day, and I am very grateful for them. Those lessons inspired me to do good. I've done good, I think, in most of my jobs and in my life, and now I would like you to help me do good in Sub-Circuit 3 here in Lake County. Again, all I can tell you is that seeing you here makes me deeply proud and deeply grateful that I have friends like you, and I thank my husband again, who generally gets the tag, poor Ralph, but today gets the tag supportive husband of Nancy Waits. And I will tell you, without this man and without my family, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. Bear in mind, I am taking that circuit judge title, and I'll be very happy to have it. I'll be thrilled to have that title, and that's the one I want. But I've also got a title now that I really love, and that title is Grandma, and I will admit it's the best thing I've ever had. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
I've known Nancy for about 20 years. She moved in next to our home in Mundelein when she first came up to Lake County from Cook County. The thing I've always admired about Nancy is that you always know what she stands for. She's willing to speak up for herself and for whoever needs to be represented or needs assistance, and you have to admire her for that. So I'm supporting her for circuit judge wholeheartedly.
Hi, my name is John Jonam, and I would just like to wish Judge Nancy Waits all the best in her endeavors to become a circuit judge. You know, I have known Nancy for more than 15 years, and I've had cases against her when she was in the state's attorney's office. I've had cases against her when she was in private practice, but she always had that good balance. And I've appeared in front of her as she's an associate judge. Balance is how I describe Nancy, and she is going to make a wonderful circuit judge. Please, please support her. The lady is sharp. She knows what she's doing. She's a tough lady. She's compassionate and fair. And it would be a wonderful thing for her to win this election. And she is a person that if you don't know her, you talk to her, and inside of 30 seconds, 90 seconds, you'll know her. And you'll feel welcome because she's warm and friendly. So this is the type of person that we want on the bench. We surely, surely hope that you would consider supporting Judge Nancy Waits for circuit judge for the 3rd Judicial Sub-Circuit, Lake County, Illinois. Thank you.
Hiya, folks. I've been a lawyer for 45 years, and I've known Nancy Waits for 20 of those years. She's a caring person, she's a bright person, she's energetic, and she's got a great temperament, which is pretty important stuff for judges, believe me. And Sue just met her. Yeah, okay, so we all love Nancy. Good luck, Nancy, and your great committee.
Hi, Nancy. Scott Gibson. It's tremendous to be here to support your candidacy. As a strong Democrat for my whole life, it's wonderful to see political diversity in Lake County. It's a long time coming, and though your opponent is a good friend of mine also, and I will probably be supporting everyone in my heart. As a Democrat, you know where my loyalty lies. All the best. Bye.
I am Mary Ellen, and I had the pleasure tonight of introducing Nancy in her very first fundraiser. So it was my honor and my pleasure to be able to tell everybody just, you know, how tenacious and fearless and fair and kind Nancy is. And judging by the amount of people that are here tonight and all the accolades, she's going to be one heck of a judge in the brand new Sub-Circuit number 3. Good luck, Nance.
Action. Well, I was asked to say a few things about Nancy Waits, and I can't say enough. Judge Nancy Waits is just the most wonderful judge. She listens. She actually considers everything that's put in front of her before she makes a decision. And not only does she make a decision that is fair, she makes a decision that's best for the situation. And you can't ask for a more just a more honest, and a judge who really considers everything before her. And that's why I support Nancy Waits and will continue to do so.
Nancy, just wanted to let you know, I always tell you, you are the best because you are the best, and you have all the support of the Coleys and the Teamsters, and we are going to fight with you to the end because you are the best for this whole entire circuit. Thank you, Nancy, for all you do.
Hi, I'm Nancy Shepherdson. I've been a friend of Nancy Waits for many years, and the best thing about her is that she really cares about people. And judges have to be fair and impartial and make sure that they use the law to the best of their ability. But if they care about people, the judgments and the results that they get are going to be fair to all concerned, and I think that she's going to make a wonderful judge.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Prime Haran, and I'm a fellow candidate with Judge Nancy Waits. I met Nancy when she was first elevated to the bench as associate judge. I'm currently a public defender, and it is my pleasure to appear before Nancy on cases. She is fair, she is understanding and level-headed. She knows the law and dispenses justice evenly no matter what type of client comes before her. She's been influential in mentoring young attorneys. She's a wonderful human being, and I consider her a close friend. Good luck, Judge Waits. Go.
Hi there.
Hi, we just want to wish you good luck. You're the best woman for the job. We supported you all along. We know that you can do this, so congratulations and good luck.
Yes, we know you'll have an astounding victory, a landslide, and you will go on to rule the courts. Congratulations, and we'll be at the celebration.
Judge Waits, she's a wonderful jurist. I appear in front of her with some frequency, and I can attest to her judicial good temperament, bright mind, and always pleasant and courteous to the bar that's appearing in front of her, always fair to the litigants, and in all ways a good choice. So have a nice night, Judge Waits, and I appreciate what you've done for the county and what you'll do in the future. Good luck.
Hi Nancy, Susan here. Just wanted to say you are the right candidate for this job. Congratulations and good luck.
It is my total pleasure to enthusiastically support my friend Judge Nancy Waits in her quest to become the first elected circuit judge of the 3rd Judicial Sub-Circuit. It's been my pleasure to know her for the entire time that she's been in Lake County, all 21 years, and I cannot think of a better representative of our county. Her honesty, her integrity, her compassion, her humor, and of course her knowledge of the law make all of us look good. And I think Lake County is very much the better for having her among our judiciary.
Thank you for everything that happened tonight. I am the luckiest person I know. As Bea says, this is only the first of a series of chapters in my life regarding this election. I want to thank all my friends and my committee that helped me and all the wonderful people that came, and the food was just delicious and we had great company. Thank you very much for everything. Thanks.